know who Big Jick is. That's your Gotti, bro. Let's get into it, man. Come on. Let's go, man. Get that out there. We only here for reaction, man. We not no reporters. I want you to know that. Aim is good. Once again, it's your boy Captain Great in the building, man. Appreciate y'all sliding through. Appreciate everybody showing love with us, man. Showing love to us. And we've been putting in a lot of work the past year. And you've been here. You know, seeing as you respect us. And I love you for that. You know what I'm saying? So I want to say thank you to the fans, you know, and everybody that's been watching us, holding it down. Give a hand clap to y'all, you know, because y'all deserve it. And, I'm glad y'all can be here with us. With that being said, like I said, we got young Dolph story on the menu tonight. Some stuff that's added to it. Shout out to the sacrifice. Matter of fact, before I even get going, I got to tag his channel in the description so y'all can get the full link if y'all want to watch it on your own. But shout out to the sacrifice, man. He never missed a beat, and I'm always tuned in. And he got a lot of different stories. It's one I was watching today. I can't tell you what it is unless you go over there and look out. I'm just telling you about this one today and where I got it from. But yeah, that's where I got it from. And he got a lot of interesting stuff over there. Go check out the Sacrifice Man on YouTube and tell him Good Synergy sent you. Also, XV did that, you know, because that's who I watch him through. I watch him through a personal channel, which made me bring him over here to the Good Synergy family. So thank you for allowing me to do this. But with that being said, man, we're going to get right into it, man. It's your boy Captain Great, man. I'm here with the Good Synergy reaction of the week. Love y'all like y'all love us, man. I'm only here to keep it real, man. We're reactions, man. We ain't no news reporters. Let's get into it.
And keep in mind, I said, if I see Juke, if I see Gotti, if I
Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me get my volume right.
see
I don't know why it's not playing right now.
if I see Migo or if I see Youngster,
Hold on, let me do this. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Technicals. Having that technical. Y'all know how that shit go.
And keep in mind, I said, if I see advocating for bro. And keep in mind, I said, if I see Juke, if I see Got It, if I
don't know why. Let's do it. Hold on 1 second. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. This might be why. Ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for the inconvenience.
if I see
Yo. I don't know why my video not playing.
if I see Migo or if I see Youngster, I'ma get on that ass. This shit ain't got nothing to do with nobody else, bro. I said if I see them folk, because these folk had something to do with it, bro. These folk don't know that you put a hit out, bro. They don't know this, you know what I'm saying? But nah, follow that, bro. I need to say that. Don't say that. Nigga don't tell the truth, bro. Nigga ain't say, man, hey, bro, how you gonna feel if I knows you? Hey, man, look, bro, man.
Hold on, everybody. Hold on, everybody. Yeah, I don't know what's going on right now.
Land was an amusement park in Memphis. Okay. You know what I mean? So that's how we came up with the name, Welcome to Liberty Land. You know what I mean? Where they kind of offer you this deal or to take this deal. Right. But they keep all the money and the other slaves on the plantation couldn't believe that you wasn't going to take this deal, but you walked away from it. And this is a wild way of thinking about the music industry or thinking about business. But as you were filling office, is this how you kind of seen the game? Like, I don't know. I ain't gonna say that's how I feel about it, but it got a percentage in there. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It got a percentage in there for sure. Right. Everything that we're keeping everything. 360. 360. You got that's everything. That's it. Oh, we're taking it.
Shout out to the watchers, man. I appreciate y'all popping in, man. No matter where you at, if you watching right now.
I was leaving a day party. We was headed to where we was headed to. Pull up a lot on a day party and get up the street. They started shooting. They shot. Shooting was over with. And shit, I had another party to go to that night. You know what I mean? So, shit, we went and did our party that night. You know what I mean? Like, that was what was on the internet. People had everywhere, like, after it had happened, everybody was doing a lot of talking. They were like, oh, Dolph got hit, or Dolph this, Dolph that. Yeah. Shit, the next thing you know, footage up online for Dolph performing. You know what I'm saying? Said that line, if you think I'm going out like Pac and Biggie, you must be stupid because it's like, So we're popping in this motherfucker, man. Hey, y'all check this shit out, man. Streets. You know what I mean? For real. Hey, we run shit. Hey, man, drop my shit, man.
Don't play with me, play with them. Y'all know what that is. If y'all know, y'all know.
You know what I'm saying? Like this 2017, I can't do that, and I ain't going out like that. Like, you gonna have to try harder. You know what I'm saying? For real. Or really, basically, just stay out my way. And that's, like, I don't give a fuck what you come from, what you doing, what you used to, how you grew up, how you was fucked up, or your parents was fucked up, or whatever. Like, that shit.
Once again, man, shout out to the Sacrifice, man, for always having bomb content. Motherfucker, don't miss. Go check him out. Sacrifice. The Sacrifice on YouTube right now.
Don't determine your future. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's easy. Like, it ain't easy, but it's in your mind, you know what I'm saying? It's like a mind thing. So, like, to me, it's easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, take the negative shit, take all the bullshit, turn that shit to something positive. Do your thing. Keep it pushing. One thing that I know for sure, and I've been doing this shit for a long time, you kill your haters with success. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers envy me because of my success. They envy me because of the type of person I am. A lot of people that done got to the status of me or where I am or where I'm at in my career, they done had signed like at least 3 deals. And that's not including their management deals and none of that shit. That's including their record deals. You want to talk all the rest of their other deals, there's probably 5 deals where they about time to get to where I'm at in my career. You know what I'm saying? And me, I never signed a deal. And it is all straight independent. But the only thing I'm doing is being a living testimony to everybody, all the rappers, trappers, hustlers, anybody that's getting in this game and ready to goddamn get them some M's to take care of their business, dog. You know what I'm saying? And really be into this shit and you straight really about your business, you can do this shit.
Man, once again, you can do this shit. He really living proof, man. I mean, it's cliche to say about everybody, but as a fan, watching people come up like that and knowing the truth is real.
Some M's take care of their business, dog. You know what I'm saying? And really be into this shit, and you straight and real about your business, you can do this shit. Man, I got myself in a fucked up ass situation, dog. I don't know what the fuck to do, dog. Nah, man, really tell you the truth, I do know what to do, but I'm gonna let y'all know what's going on. Bro, for the last 6 months, I've been having a motherfucking $22 million contract debating on shit I do the deal or not. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, should I take the 22 million or fuck the 22 million? Fuck the 22 million.
They say Dolph dead, y'all. Damn, I can't believe this shit.
As we get to this point right here, y'all, I want y'all to stay real attentive. You understand? There's gonna be a lot of stuff that's about to come out right now. My boy, the sacrifice always come through. Always come through, always come through. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. It's gonna have you second guessing what you was already second guessing, but you didn't know if you needed to be second guessing it. I'm just saying. We're gonna be here. We're gonna be here for a little bit. So go ahead, tune in, man. Roll you up one. Do that good shit.
Oh my God, y'all. They say Dolph dead, y'all. They say Dolph dead. Right up here on Airways and catch you. I'm talking about I was just standing out here just seeing this shit. You talking about bag up now.
A rapper whose star was on the rise and the music industry has been killed.
All right, young Dolph was shot in broad daylight in Memphis today. Let's bring in Arthur Chen now with the latest on what we've learned. Arthur.
Steve Laurie, right now, a manhunt is underway for the shooter of rapper Young Dolph, who returned to his hometown of Memphis to visit an aunt who has cancer and to give out Thanksgiving turkeys for the holidays.
Turn dirt into diamonds, that's major.
36-year-old rapper Young Dolph had arrived. Success in his Memphis, Tennessee hometown had translated into Billboard chart success and major collaborations with the likes of Key Glock, Megan Thee Stallion, T.I., Gucci Mane, and others. All of it brought to an abrupt end as he was gunned down in a cookie store. Reaction immediate and heartfelt for a performer who always gave back to his community.
It's a great loss, man.
Young Dolph was inside the store when witnesses say a gunman opened fire from outside. Bullet holes and shattered glass show how violent this end was. Police worked inside as outside. Outrage stewed.
Superstar that helped millions of people, that gave millions of dollars, that helped us, that can't come to Memphis on Airways in his car and buy a pack of cookies without being shot and killed. Get inside. Come back around there. What you got? Chocolate chip. Don't hot.
Straight out the
Just days ago, the rapper was on social media showing support for the same cookie shop he would be gunned down in. Young Dolph rapped about being a drug dealer and twice had survived attempts on his life, part of a career in an industry where performance and reality often blurs its lines. Insiders remember a down-to-earth character that was sincere.
I want y'all to pay attention to these cookie shop owners too, man. They get real vital right here.
Oh my God, y'all. They say Dolph
Sorry
did,
about that
y'all. They
pullback.
say Dolph did. Right up here on Airway, look at you. I'm talking about I was just standing out here just seeing this shit. You talking about back up now.
A rapper whose star was on the rise and the music industry has been killed.
All right, young Dolph was shot in broad daylight in Memphis today. Let's bring in Arthur Chen now with the latest on what we've learned. Arthur.
Steve Laurie, right now a manhunt is underway for the shooter of rapper Young Dolph, who returned to his hometown of Memphis to visit an aunt who has cancer and to give out Thanksgiving turkeys for the holidays.
Turn dirt into diamonds. That's major.
36-year-old rapper Young Dolph had arrived. Success in his Memphis, Tennessee hometown had translated into Billboard chart success and major collaborations with the likes of Key Glock, Megan Thee Stallion, T.I., Gucci Mane, and others. All of it brought to an abrupt end as he was gunned down in a cookie store. Reaction immediate and heartfelt for a performer who always gave back to his community.
It's a great loss, man.
Young Dolph was inside the store when witnesses say a gunman opened fire from outside. Bullet holes and shattered glass show how violent this end was. Police worked inside as outside. Outrage stewed.
Superstar that helped millions of people that gave
That's my
millions of
question too.
dollars
Do y'all
that
think he was
helped
shot
us
on the
to
inside or the
come to
outside?
Memphis
Drop
on
your
airways
thoughts in
in
the
his car
comments, man.
and buy a pack of
Was he
cookies
shot
without
on the inside or from the
being shot and
outside?
killed.
Inside. Come back around there. What you get? Chocolate chip. Don't hide.
Straight out the
Just days ago, the rapper was on social media showing support for the same cookie shop he would be gunned down in. Young Dolph rapped about being a drug dealer and twice had survived attempts on his life, part of a career in an industry where performance and reality often blurs its lines. Insiders remember a down-to-earth character that was sincere.
Just for somebody who's had so much success, both in the streets and financially, he was just like a regular guy.
His presence alone, I know I'm going to miss him.
Now, the Memphis PD is asking the public to stay home tonight if at all possible, and they have deployed officers to locations that they say could be impacted by this development. They also say speculation circulating on social media that they've seen is inaccurate. Again, as of right now, no arrests have been made in this.
Yeah, we start with that breaking news tonight. We've been told by Memphis police that a high-profile gang member was killed in a shooting in Orange Mound this afternoon. This is according to family members who tell us Joshua Taylor was named a person of interest in the Young Dolph murder case back in February of 2022. Officers say the shooting happened at Spotswood Avenue near Bunton Street. Police received a call about a body found around 1 p.m. this afternoon. A short time later, Police Chief C.J. Davis made the scene. Neighbors telling us they think the victim was actually shot last night. Police are telling us the investigation is still ongoing. We'll keep you posted.
I was originally in Oklahoma City when I found out what happened.
And far. Fans of Memphis-based rapper Young Dolph came to pay their respects, still in disbelief at this loss. They came to reflect at a memorial set up outside Makita's Cookies where Dolph was shot and killed Wednesday afternoon.
I was in college when I was listening to him and, being independent and really, standing your ground and believing in what you believe in and really representing for the people and yourself.
And now those same people want to see justice in his death. This post by the Memphis Police Department showing images of the gunman has been shared more than 85,000 times since it was posted 24 hours ago. Police say they came from surveillance video and showed two suspects in a white Mercedes approaching the business and shooting Young Dolph several times. They're hopeful these photos will lead them closer to those responsible for his death, as his fans hope the community will allow police to investigate.
It just had to happen. The police gonna have to do their job. People root for street justice, but that's not going to do anything because the violence is just going to continue to grow.
But instead, honor the life and legacy of a growing star and all the good he tried to do for his community.
If somebody can just, do something positive and make something in remembrance of him and come forward and clear your conscience or whatever, but if not, whatever happens, it's going to have to happen.
A lot of sadness.
Maurice and Pamela Hill are not okay.
It's kind of in a nightmare that we can't wake up from.
After their flagship bakery on Airways Boulevard became a murder scene, where longtime customer Adolph Young Dolph Thornton Jr. took his last breath.
He's losing his life. Buying my cookies, because he just felt comfortable coming there. And it's just been hard for me to just digest.
As usual, family members were running the store just after noon Wednesday when Dolph drove up in his camo Corvette. He didn't ask for his usual chocolate chip cookies and ice cream.
He got 2 lemon and 2 strawberry cookies. So they was really for his mother.
Dolph and another young man stood in the left corner of the store on their cell phones and never saw it coming.
Dolph and another young man stood in the left corner of the store on their cell phones and never saw it coming.
Maurice drove.
I told y'all. Ask yourself again, was it in the store or was it outside the store? Somebody help me out. Did the outside of the store come to finish him off when the inside of the store started shooting? Did they time that? Who knows?
Up to see his workers raising their heads from ducking bullets, and the young man.
He was just distraught. He was hysterical. He was punching on the window, and because I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know there was a body laying there, and I thought, matter of fact, I thought he had shot the place up himself.
I didn't know there was a body laying there, and I thought he had shot the place up himself.
We just got a phone call from my dad. He was in the store. He's one of the...
Go ahead and read that. I told y'all. This where it get real.
We just got a phone call from my dad. He was in the store. He's one of the owners. And he just told us that somebody was shot. We didn't know who it was at first. We was just like, okay, I thought it was, one of the employees. So we was kind of distraught at the time. But, we heard my cousin in the background. He was just basically like, man, he gone. Somebody shot him. He gone. And I'm like, who gone? We just trying to figure out what was going on. And then you could hear my dad, he was just like, stay with me, dog. Just stay with me, brother. He kept saying it. So that's when we was like, okay, it was Dolph. So it was real fast. He said it was my dad was just like, it was real fast. It was a real quick situation. So we real hurt by it. He was a real, good dude. He came to the store all the time. When he was in Memphis, McHugh's was one of his stops, So it's really tearing us down a little bit. We pray for the family, it's a senseless tragedy. We just really want them to know that we back on 100%. And we just really want, we really just wish this would just stop. This is just too much for us, So it's affecting our family now, because we do consider Dolph, anytime you walk into there, walk into Makita's, you consider family. When Dolph came here, he was considered family. He called my mom every time she came in, it's just... It's hurting us a little bit, so we just.
Were you? So your dad, you were on the phone with your dad when it happened?
I was on. It wasn't when it happened. It was right after. He called us like directly after, the shots were fired and Dolph was hit.
And you can hear him saying, "Dolph, stay with me."
Yeah, we heard him say that, and he was just, man. It's a lot.
Everyone's talking about how much he loved Makita's.
He did a lot. He was I got a video with him. He was telling us, saying every time I come here, I can't leave without getting some chocolate chip and fresh out the oven. This it. So chocolate chip and ice cream was his favorite. So Yeah, we gon'...
Was it inside of your store or right outside?
Well, from what I was hearing, it was inside the store.
Well, from what I was hearing, it was inside the store.
It was inside the store. So, you know, it's... Yeah. So we just been standing here just hoping that, you know, because my mom want to, you know, see what's going on. She just, you know, we just want people to know that we hurting for them. We hurting about this. We hurting. So we just want everybody to know. We want the family to know. You know, we love Dolph. He was a part of our family. We really appreciate him coming in, you know, in the store, supporting us anytime he can. So whatever the family need, you know what I'm saying, we just want them to know we here.
A breaking news update topping News Channel 3 at 4. 3 men now face charges in the murder of the popular Memphis rapper, Young Dolph.
This afternoon, U.S. Marshals released the name of a third person involved, Shondell Barnett. Investigators say he was in the car with Justin Johnson when it was stopped in Indiana. Cornelius Smith was already being held on other charges in Shelby County. This afternoon, law enforcement held a news conference providing more insight into their investigation. Thank you for joining us. I'm April Thompson.
I'm Alex Coleman. WREG Shay Arthur was there and is live now with what she's learned. Shay.
Hey, Alex, April. Yeah, we did get some insight, but tonight there are still many questions in this case. One of those questions is, what is the motive? But one thing was very clear. The public's help was essential. It was crucial in this case. Since a reward was offered, law enforcement received, get this, more than 500 tips, which ultimately led to those arrests. Memphis Police Chief C.J. Davis says her office has enough information to make sure the men her team believes killed young Dolph will see their day in court, but says she can't provide specifics pending indictments. When asked about a theory on a motive,
not just yet. There has been just a wealth of tips and information and leads and putting this case together. Lots of rumors and innuendo, but we're really trying to sift through to the truth and what the real motives are. We're just not ready to put that out there right now.
Even before the reward announcement, marshals logged hundreds of hours. U.S. Marshal Tyrese Miller says they received more than 500 tips, and those tips took them all over as they searched for 23-year-old Justin Johnson.
We went to Indianapolis, Dallas, Houston, Atlanta, and Hampton, Virginia. Checking different addresses and following up on tips.
His team got a tip yesterday Johnson was on a highway in Indiana. The marshal's office there picked him up. They were able to stop his vehicle as it pulled into a truck stop in Brazil, Indiana, nearly 6 hours from Memphis. It's unclear if Johnson had a specific reason for escaping to Indiana.
He never really stayed in one place very long.
Once marshals took Johnson into custody, they discovered Shondell Barnett with him. He's originally from Memphis, but lives in Dallas.
Shondell Barnett is a person who we believe was providing assistance to Justin since we've been looking for him. He now faces charges of accessory after the fact to first-degree murder.
The two men now need to be extradited back to Memphis. As for more possible arrests in the case,
it is very possible. It is very possible. Once we, continue to conduct this investigation, there's no telling where it could potentially lead. There could be other individuals that are implicated in this particular homicide.
Standing side by side, Hernandez Govan and Jamarcus Johnson stood before Judge Jennifer Mitchell in court Thursday morning. Both are out on bond.
Both of you have bond conditions that you both need to be aware that you are in compliance with.
Govan is accused of hiring Justin Johnson and Cornelius Smith to shoot and kill young Dolph back in 2021. The motive has yet to be revealed. Earlier this year, Jamarcus Johnson pleaded guilty to helping Justin, his brother, evade police after the murder. Prosecutors say Jamarcus played no role in the actual shooting and killing of the beloved rapper. Jamarcus has not been sentenced pending the trial date of his co-defendants.
Their disposition is tied to trial defendants, so what we have been doing is resetting them about on 45-day increments and continuing their supervision.
In court, the judge made an addition to Govan's supervision requirements.
Does Mr. Govan do drug screening? I know he's not supervised by pretrial, and I know pretrial does screens.
He does does not. He's under basically home arrest.
Along with house arrest, Govan is now required to complete random drug screenings once a month during the remainder of his case. His attorney, Handel Durham Jr., has told WREG they won't be seeking a resolution until after Justin Johnson's and Cornelius Smith's trial, which is set for this coming March. At the time, Durham said there were no plans for Govan to testify against either of his co-defendants.
Hernandez, I'm going to set this case on September 21st. It's 5 weeks from today. Yes, sir. Okay. Ms. Taylor submitted to the court a progress letter regarding your conditions of your bond and efforts that she's making to supervise you. I gave a copy of that to Mr. Durham to his mind. She given this about 2 weeks ago because she had some concerns. She's indicated that you're asking for some relaxed conditions on your bond, that you want some of the restrictions removed or want some of them lessened. And every time we come to the court, Mr. Govan will get this request that says Mr. Govan is asking for other things. At first it started with, you wanted to go clothes shopping. I think my response was, you have Amazon.com, delivery of clothing. Yes, sir. You also wanted to go grocery shopping. I told you to call Kroger and do delivery of food to your house. And I also got an answer, we got a request that indicates that perhaps you want to be given the same consideration of some other folks, and that you think that you want to be permitted to go to work full time. Let's go down. You're on bond because all parties agreed to that. Those conditions were set by this court. Those were conditions that all parties agreed to, and I don't see any reason at all why this court should relax those conditions and tell Mr. Govan, we're going to let you go back to being a fully fledged person with no restrictions at all. Go to work when you want to, go shopping when you want to, leave the county when you want to, go to other places when you want to. Mr. Govan, you're on those restrictions for a reason.
We have new details tonight as we continue to investigate the murder of rapper Young Dolph. Of course, he was gunned down almost a year ago at Makita's Cookies. And tonight, we're finding out more about now the third suspect arrested in this case, Hernandez Govan.
Fox 13's Dominique Dillon is joining us in our newsroom tonight. Dominique, Govan's daughter, she was also a rapper, but she was killed in Houston in September.
Shout out to the watchers, man, in the building, man. Appreciate y'all sliding in.
Yeah, she went by Lotta Cash Desto, but her real name, Destiny Govan. Houston police say the 25-year-old was shot and killed in Houston September 24th, early that morning. Investigators say Govan and her friend were in their vehicle, stopped behind a vehicle at a traffic light. Police say two men got out of the vehicle and started shooting at the women. We're told the passenger was also shot but survived her injuries. And Lotta Cash Desto was signed to Lil Uzi Vert. He spoke at her funeral.
I got some trouble and they put me away, and I had to go to a program and all that. I had to go to a rehab program, all that. She called me every day, like every day. Even if she called to argue with me, she called me every day though, and that's what counted.
Christian Williams was charged with her murder. About a month after the murder, Hernandez Govan posted on Facebook, "I think I cursed you, Destiny, with my lifestyle. I apologize, baby." As we reported earlier, Govan has dozens of criminal charges in his past, ranging from drug possession to aggravated assault.
Continuing that breaking news in Young Dolph's case, Hernandez Govan, one of the prime suspects in the rapper's death, is now out of jail on a $90,000 bond.
Our Jarita Patterson was in court today and learned that new bond is based partially on new details of his possible role in the crime. District Attorney Steve Mulroy tells WREG Young Dolph's family agreed to the bond setting. Hernandez Govan is the man the DA first said solicited the killing of rapper Young Dolph in 2021. Now the DA says investigators have learned more information in his case.
We've come into some information about Mr. Govan's role and medical conditions that make us think that this is the best resolution in order to get justice for the case.
So at the end of the day, the court cited safety and medical concerns as two of the reasons for the bond. That case is set to continue July 13th.
of the suspects being held in the murder of Memphis rap star Young Dolph is releasing new music while behind bars, and he's referencing the case and the investigation. WRAG's Bria Jones joins us now live outside the Shelby County Criminal Justice Center with the very latest. And Bria, show us what you've...
Who think that dude really did it? He looked like that. He just had that look on his face like, I ain't really do all this by myself. I ain't even really pull the trigger. What y'all think, man? That was one of them looks, man. Y'all be out here in the world. Tap in, man.
Uncovered.
Well, Greg, the song titled No Statements premiered last Thursday on YouTube. The same day it was revealed a third suspect was indicted in Young Dolph's murder. On the eve of the 1-year anniversary of his murder, a new song is letting people inside the mind of Justin Johnson, one of Young Dolph's accused killers. Johnson, whose rap name is Straight Drop, released a song titled No Statements last week. The artwork says the song was recorded over the phone from inside 201 Poplar, boasting the lyrics, "Say I'm a rapper, the state say that I'm a paid killer." The song dropped the same day Shelby County District Attorney Steve Mulroy announced Hernandez Govan was indicted for ordering the hit on Young Dolph, making him the third murder suspect along with Cornelius Smith and Johnson. Johnson urging he has nothing to say with the words, "No statement, got to be patient, might make it home before you blink," seeming to suggest he won't cooperate with the investigation. Harsh words as Young Dolph's family, friends, and fans continue to process his killing.
Still unbelievable to me. I still don't believe that he gone. It's been a year.
We asked two of Young Dolph's paper route empire artists about Johnson's song.
Somebody currently getting pulled in, so somebody giving some statements up. They just rapping about it. Somebody talking in real life. It is crazy. But I don't be thinking about it like I be trying to zone it out.
The song No Statements was released less than a week after Johnson asked a judge to be transferred out of 201 Poplar due to safety concerns. Previously, it was reported he was attacked in jail. Sheriff Floyd Bonner Jr. is considering the request from Judge Lee Coffey regarding a possible transfer. Johnson is currently being held in special management housing.
I want to be transferred too. You know, you ain't got no guns in jail, so you gotta stand on our 10.
The Shelby County Sheriff's Office says it is aware of the song and will now look into the matter. Now, Johnson's attorney tells me he does not have a comment.
South Park, where at least one man dead. They still got his car out here, man. Check on your people, the hood out here.
Nigga here abandoned me. Outside in traffic, then they ran for me. Got shot 3 times, lost 2 brothers. No God got a plan for me.
You had a situation where your little brother got killed.
Yeah, thanks. That changed me.
Tonight with a shooting near a popular restaurant and hangout spot.
NBC6 reporter Laura Rodriguez is live in Southwest Miami-Dade with what we know at this time. Laura.
Well, we know there was a shooting and an attempted armed robbery.
Is beef. Yeah. That's very noticeable. A lot of beef in the city. Very noticeable.
Everything.
Who you going against? You. Who you ride with?
You.
For life.
From my heart to the ears and eyes of others, Dolph deserves to grow old. I mean that, and I will mean that to like the day that I no longer have breath.
The case continues for Hernandez Govan, the man accused of setting up the hit to kill Adolph Thornton Jr., also known as Young Dolph. Govan is facing conspiracy charges in Dolph's death, and records show Govan allegedly hired co-defendants Justin Johnson and Cornelius Smith to kill the rapper. A trial date for Johnson and Smith is set for March of 2024. However, Judge Lee Coffey says he's not anticipating a trial for Govan anytime soon. Govan's attorney tells WREG they won't seek a resolution until after the co-defendant's trial.
We're still in negotiation, and my client is looking forward to bringing this to an end.
His attorney says they have not made any plans for Govan to testify against Smith or Johnson.
That's in the hands of Mr. Hageman, and he would have to seriously negotiate with us.
Govan was released on bond earlier this year. As a condition of posting bail, he was placed on house arrest, only allowed to leave his home for medical medical reasons or if he needed to meet his lawyer. During his last court appearance, Govan requested the terms of his bail be relaxed so he could leave his home freely and even get a job. However, Judge Lee Coffey denied the request and scolded Govan for violating the terms of his bail twice by traveling outside Shelby County. Judge Coffey told Govan the conditions were in place for his own safety, but this time, Judge Coffey commended Govan for following the rules.
The last time you were in court, I told you had some problems that needed to be corrected, and I told you they would not be tolerated. And Ms. Taylor tells me, Judge Coffey, you got his attention, and everything is fine now.
The judge is removing himself from the case for the suspects accused of killing Memphis rapper Young Dolph. An order issued today states that Shelby County Criminal Court Judge Lee Coffey's courtroom, quote, removes itself from conducting any further proceedings pertaining to the cases against the four suspects. The case will be sent to the criminal court clerk to be reassigned.
That black men deserve to grow old. Turning her pain into purpose is a task young Dolph's life partner, Mia J, is working to master. For her, Black Men Deserve to Grow Old is more than just a slogan for her streetwear brand. It's a mission dear to her heart.
We're not holding one another accountable for the lives that are being taken senselessly, violently.
Jay started the campaign after her brother died in 2021, not knowing tragedy would strike again when her fiance, young Dolph, whose real name was Adolph Robert Thornton Jr., would be gunned down that same year at the age of 36.
It'd be more personal than ever. You know, my brother, we were like this, but it was like my person, my soulmate, my children's father.
Though a father's love is irreplaceable, Jay says the couple's children, Trey and Aria, are using creativity to cope, using their talents and tragedy of the past for promises of a better future.
They feel so empowered, like they have a voice and they're using it.
2 years after Young Dolph's murder, Jay is frustrated by the judicial system, prompting her to take to social media advocating for justice in Dolph's killing. Where did this new call for justice come from after being silent for the last 2 years?
I don't want people thinking like, oh, we're good, we're just plugging along. No, we're not. I don't even know what's going on. So you know what? Let the public ask y'all. That's why I opened up my mouth, was because the feet need to still be held to the fire.
She says agencies involved in the case do communicate with the family, but there has been some major developments that she learned about on the news, like Judge Lee Coffey eventually recusing himself from the case and accused shooter Justin Johnson making a song in jail.
For me to see this play out as if it's some type of entertainment, we got songs being made, but how are these people getting held accountable, right? The judge being pulled off the case because of him reprimanding this situation. We not about to
How
play
you
this
gonna be
out
trying
like
to
it's
protect
some
yourself and then you making music in
What
jail
does
talking about
justice
shit?
for a young Dolph look like to you?
It looks like the full
Niggas
truth
gangsterism
coming
is off
to
these
the
days.
forefront, not just a fall guy.
Accused shooters are set to appear in court tomorrow. The district attorney's office tells us that trial is on track to start on March 11th.
Hey y'all, I'm finna start a GoFundMe, man, cause I know a lot of you rap niggas fucked up out here, man. Can't do no shows, ain't save no money, so guess what? I'ma come save today. I'ma come pay you niggas rent if y'all got somewhere to stay. I'll pay your car note. I'll pay your jewelry note so you won't get repoed. You feel me? Whatever else you renting or leasing, I'm gonna pay this shit. But when this shit break back on, I want 10% of what you make, nigga. I'm saving you in a crucial time, so don't think I'm trying to get over on you. No, you don't want to get put out. That'll ruin your career. So just hit my DM, man. You know, we don't put niggas' business out there. You know, we ain't that tight. You feel me? We can put it in contract. This will never be talked about. You feel me? I'll be so far out the way that won't nobody even know the deal we made. You feel me? So I got up to thing me and bro gonna put together. Up to about an M. So whoever trying to say they can can pawn some of that jewelry. If it's real, y'all can come and pawn it. You ain't gotta go to the pawn shop. Come to me. Like, this real shit. Don't go to Cash Advance. Come to CMG Advance. We got some money for you niggas, man. Right now. You feel me? We got money right now, man. Pull up, don't make this shit happen, man. Cause I think this gonna hurt a lot of rappers, man, after this, man. These niggas can't go without making money, man. They don't stack it, man. They waste it all on the drip. See all that drip, I ain't buy. See that? I ain't worried. We not worried. You feel me? All that shit y'all used to, you feel me? All that shit how y'all used to fuck them up. You feel me? Remember when y'all used to fuck them up? You feel, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, this the time. I didn't fuck it up. What y'all wanna do, man? You hear me?
That little boy Trey say, man, I miss my dad, Mom. When I heard that fuck, bro. And keep in mind, I said, if I see Juke, if I see Gotti, if I see Migo, or if I see Youngster, I'ma get on that ass. This shit ain't got nothing to do with nobody else, bro. I said if I see them folk, because these folk had something to do with it, bro. These folk don't know that Juke put a hit out, bro. They don't know this, you know what I'm saying? But nah, follow that, bro. I need to say that. Don't say that. Nigga gonna tell the truth, bro. Nigga ain't say, man, hey, bro, how you gonna feel if I told you, hey, man, look, bro, man, Juke put a $40,000 hit on you, bro. Like, nigga ain't come.
A deadly shooting in Hickory Hill with connections to Memphis rapper Yo Gotti. Fox 13's Lakia Scott joins us live tonight from St. Francis Hospital. That's where the victims were taken. Lakia, what were you able to find out? Good evening to you.
Good evening, Daniel. Well, at least 5 police sources have confirmed with Fox 13 that the person killed is Anthony Mims, also known as Big Jook. Now, Big Jook is the brother of rapper Yo Gotti. Now, we were at that scene earlier tonight. Police say 2 men were shot outside Perion's restaurant and event center around 4:15. Now, that's on Winchester near Kirby. According to the Memphis Police Department, the victim was inside a vehicle at the time and was brought here to St. Francis Hospital, where he was pronounced deceased. Now, I'm also learning there was a second person who was shot and was also taken to the hospital. It has not been confirmed who the second person is, but we do know it is a man, and he was airlifted to Regional 1 in critical condition. Now, the Memphis Police Department
never
spoke
wish
with
no
us today in a
malice on
press
nobody
conference.
family,
Let's
but
listen.
man, goddamn.
Right now, we do have video that we're analyzing.
They dropped it like flies out here, man.
Identified at this time, but we know that a weapon was used, a firearm was used in this incident. We do feel like the individual that was shot was possibly targeted by the suspect.
Whether one of the victims is Yo Gotti's brother.
I can't confirm anything yet.
Again, at least 5 police sources confirmed with Fox 13 that the person killed is Anthony Mims, also known as Big Jook.
Things that we don't have answers to. What I can share with you was at 16:15 hours, we had officers in the area of 6385 Winchester, which is the Fairlawn Event Center. He was flagged down of a shooting of a male victim who was inside his vehicle. Officers pulled over to the scene. The victim was transported to the hospital, St. Francis Hospital, where he was pronounced deceased. There was a second victim who also was transported to the hospital. He was subsequently airlifted to Regional 1, where he's in critical condition at this time.
This is a wall full of frames of young Dolph. And earlier I was talking to one of the co-owners about all of these up here, and he was telling me about the sweet memories. But this one in particular, somebody actually flew it here, or mailed it here rather, to Memphis from New York. And so people, they have been coming in and out of this cookie shop since we've been here, since about an hour ago. And they have really been
been coming and paying their respects here, buying cookies as well. And I also have one of the owners who is going to tell me about a sweet memory of young Dolph. He would always tell me, this Maurice Hill, by the way, that he always came and supported the cookie shop and was a great, great man. Can you tell me more just what people don't know about him?
Oh, he was great. You know, he was great. We found out he was born on my wife's birthday, which he's a giver, so I know he's a giver, you know, and it's just beautiful. He was a beautiful young brother giving to the city. He loved coming to Makita's. We loved seeing him. He just was a beautiful brother.
And you were telling me about a story earlier about just his impact that he had on people.
Yes, ma'am. Now, this is a story that rarely don't get told, you know. When we first started, it was like we started in 99, but in 2005, we opened up a store on Raleigh Grange, and this young man came in. He was homeless, which I didn't know. I just found out maybe about a couple years ago. And he had children. And he wanted to buy some cookies wholesale and resell them. And he said every time the children saw young Dolph's car, you know, I think he was riding a Black Money Carlo at the time, and every time they saw his car, they knew they had a sale, and even a big tip. And so now the children, one is a doctor and one is in real estate. And so he had a major impact on a lot of people's lives.
I paid the price to rock his ice. Tell me what you niggas know about sacrifice. Tell me what you niggas know about sacrifice. Yeah, I pray every night cause I live one hell of a life. One hell of a life.
Years ago today, an icon in our city and a legend in the music industry was lost. Adolph Thornton Jr. You know him as Memphis rapper Young Dolph.
Yeah, and today folks are going to gather to remember.
Said his son not to be a boss for real.
We take you
How you
back
got to
to
do
our
it.
coverage on that day that he was gunned down at Makita's Cookies.
Hey, what's poppin'? It's the kid. It's Dolph. That's all I came for is Makita. Makita Cookies.
You know something wrong, you just don't know what it is.
We are coming on the air with breaking news tonight. Rapper Young Dolph is dead at the age of 36.
The news getting out. Young Dolph sadly lost his life.
They're Dominic and Fox 13's Jeremy Pierre working to find answers.
Officers are trying to de-escalate the situation.
And the car. Get the car. The car.
Emotions are high. Frustrations are high.
This will leave a hole in the hearts of people.
My Dolph dead. I can't
Man,
believe
appreciate y'all popping in, man.
He gave food to those
This is
in
the end of
need.
the video, man. Like I said, I posted the link right there in the description, man. If y'all want to watch it, go ahead and hit that link, man. Support the channel. Support my man, The Sacrifice over there, man. Love y'all. Like y'all love me, man. It's your boy Cap the Great, the greatest of them all. Good synergy on all platforms. Like, comment, subscribe. And, you know, support the channel, man. We got more of these coming, man. Please believe it. Stay tuned, man. And we out of here, man. Peace. Appreciate you tuning in.